Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Seraphim Serenades, where I channel my Seraphim guide and companion Kazaya, and he talks about many subjects, typically about human evolution, about spirituality, about how to develop ourselves, how to improve ourselves, ways to work through ourselves, so that we can live a little bit closer and closer to the light and to the divine realm, with the divine realm. So this is the Sacred Alchemy Haven, where all are welcome to participate in expressing their spiritual beliefs and practices in a peaceful way, and especially for the purpose of connection with the divine realm, bridging heaven and earth, and personal growth. So, as a channeler, I channel my Seraphim guide Kazaya. Today he'll be talking about the planet Jupiter, as this is the fifth of a planetary evolution series that he's been working on, channeling messages about the planets in our solar system as they relate to and affect the evolution and energy patterns, energy movements on planet Earth, and as they affect human consciousness, as well as animal consciousness and energy, but especially affect humans as they stir up parts of our subconscious. So without further ado, I will close my eyes and bring in Kazaya for some divine messages, channeled messages about Jupiter and how we can work with Jupiter's energy to further and progress our evolution. Greetings, dear citizens of planet Earth, shadow workers, light workers, starseed souls, and children of God. It is such an honor for me to be able to speak with humanity once again in this way, as I do not often get an embodied experience in this perspective, as I'm a group entity. My name, as you can call me by, is Kazaya. For context, I often refer to myself as we, or a plural, as I see myself as more of a group entity, group consciousness, than a singular embodied being. I am a teaching essence, a teaching piece of the Creator, and it is a divine honor and pleasure for me to be able to do this work of teaching lessons, sharing lessons with humanity in this way. So today's lesson, as Troy has touched on it, is regarding the planet Jupiter, as we have most recently talked about the planet Mars. Jupiter is the next planet out as you perceive it in the planetary orbital progression, and it is certainly a much larger planet. And so, yes, I'll say this again, that the planets in your solar system do affect you and affect all people in their movements, their orbits around the sun, as the whole solar system is actually encased in a gigantic spherical but subtle magnetic field cast by your sun. And as each of the planet moves and interacts with, aligns with each other's energies, they create various magnetic or gravitational fields that can affect the Earth and its magnetic fields in subtle ways, affecting watery beings such as humans. The moon being one that has a very powerful magnetic pull on you. So, about the planet Jupiter, this is a planet that is somewhat shrouded in some mystery, actually, as of course various people say various things about the planet Jupiter. Your scientists describe it as primarily a gaseous planet. And yes, its atmosphere does consist of many gases, densities, dense materials. The energy of Jupiter, as some have described it, does resonate and project energies of ambivalence, of jubilation, of expansion, of joy, of positive energies. It has been a planet with a very unique function in your solar system, as it actually has not had a history involved in wars like most of the other planets of your solar system. Planet Jupiter has, just like other planets, many layers of densities of energies, metaphysical, spiritual, and quantum energies happening within it at all times. And because the surface, as you would call it, a surface, is very busy and active and saturated, if you could call it that, with many fast moving and to humans dangerous and other types of gases, dusts, and materials. It's very hard for normal biological life to develop and propagate on the surface. But we can say that, yes, there are societies within the inner sphere of Jupiter, as the inner sphere is much more of a solid in some ways, so the material can still be malleable, not quite as dense as Earth's rocks a lot of the time. But yes, it is a civilized inner sphere, and there are civilizations that live there that protect it. Jupiter, because it has been somewhat of a sanctuary, a haven actually within your solar system, again, it has many interesting functions. It is somewhat of a diplomatic planetary sphere, as many meetings, congregations happen within it on many different levels. And again, it helps to think of planets as not just physical spheres and bodies in that way. It helps to think of planets also as spheres or orbs of energy, of spirit, of life, of consciousness, just as all planets are conscious. How can we describe some of the beings that interact with Jupiter? Some of the most advanced light beings high dimensional, otherworldly light beings that have ever visited Earth have and often do visit or reside in Jupiter. Some come and go as they have much business to do with other planets in this solar system and others, maintaining peace, order, observing, not necessarily invested in and interested in humans for the most part, but partly observing how humans are doing and progressing, as it does have an interest to them to make sure that humans are not destroying yourselves and also doing anything that will interfere with other planets that may also affect the orders and the communities and societies of other planets in this solar system. So this is the kind of planet that Jupiter is. And yes, there are also human-like beings and people who live somewhat on and in Jupiter. The planet Jupiter is also a planet that is similar to kind of a not way station, but like a hub, kind of a very peaceful, a neutral hub, but physically it also is kind of a checking point or also a transceiver of energy in your solar system, as it has been proven that Jupiter also emits its own light, its own glow. It's a very bright planet of light, physically and spiritually. And it is a planet that does act as kind of like a liaison between spirit worlds and the solar system, other dimensions in the solar system too, where dark matter, dark energy, raw, neutral energies of space, of the cosmos, can and do enter through the layers of Jupiter and then get transmuted and re-emitted as light that then transmits signals, telepathic and subtle but important and energetic signals to Earth, to Mars, Venus, other planets nearby. So, one way in which humans can interact with Jupiter, just as with other planets, is telepathically. Humans are very telepathic creatures. And just as we recommended before, you may energetically and telepathically, but with responsibility, connect with a planet such as Jupiter. Ask it how it can help you. Ask it what it may be able to teach you, to recommend, to tell you that can help enhance your life. Ask it how you are blocking your own life with your thoughts and beliefs or actions. Ask it what you may be able to do differently, if it can help you with inspiration of perhaps art, creativity, projects, classes, teachings, career, relationships, or other areas of your life. Perhaps ask the planet Jupiter if there are any interstellar or also spirit or light beings that reside of Jupiter or visit Jupiter that may also be able to assist in the healing and evolution of your life. And do know, keep in mind that no highly evolved being is going to help you or hang around you if you are also not taking responsibility and working on your evolution. And if your soul is not truly ready, if your mind and heart are not truly ready, if your energy is not truly ready, they're not going to make contact. But Jupiter is here for the benefit of all. Its energy does provide nurturance and sustenance metaphysically for all who are ready and open to receive responsibly, to take next steps in their life, to master lessons of love, forgiveness, special moral energies. Jupiter is a planet that will be very difficult for humans to ever access, especially with anything that resembles modern techniques and technologies of your attempted space travels. This will first require much spiritual and internal collective evolution of humans to develop their wherewithal and responsibility. Then also utilize what we can call unified technology, the types of technologies that many interstellar people have access to because their peoples have become collectively responsible and ready. As your astrologers have certain ways of interpreting Jupiter, its alignments and movements, if there's a way that you feel like you're stuck or not expanding in your life, that things are not going well enough, things are not truly nurturing and in a win-win energy for you and for others, then you may tune into your core. Ask Jupiter what it is that is creating such a blockage, and ask Jupiter for its blessing to move energy, to move out that blockage from your life, and to get things flowing in a golden, harmonious, peaceful, reciprocal manner and energy in your life. You might be surprised at what Jupiter may be able to do to help you in this manner. So every day and moving forward, Jupiter, as it relates to and affects Earth's spiritual evolution, Jupiter does also see the validity in allowing yourself and others to go through and experience challenges for learning. It is a planet of learning. And Jupiter energetically represents a super highly evolved planetary sphere. So this type of highly evolved planetary sphere is constantly way ahead of Earth's evolutionary energy, and it holds the space for Earth to collectively remember and return, achieve something similar for its collective energy as humans. You're in a very beautiful time on your planet and in the solar system, as the sun is and has recently been very active. It will be for a little bit. It's going through what you could call solar growth spurts, a solar cycle that will emit some solar weather. They call it solar turbulence. The solar turbulence, though, just as sun is so good for vegetation as well as animal life, the sun is truly a source for human physical and spiritual vitality. Greet the sun. Greet the sun with joy, with love, with respect, and it always, always loves to greet you. You're in such a special time right now. Evolution on every single front, every layer, every level of your psyche, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, of your societies are picking up, which, yes, in this way and in this symbol, just as Troy resonates with the snake and the Ouroboros symbolism of shedding layers of skin, of shedding the old. This is happening to your planet. And this is a beautiful time now for humans to collectively wake up. It's not about looking outside for somebody else to be in control, somebody else to tell you what to do. It's about coming together, unifying and as brothers and sisters, and waking up to the fact that now the malevolent Draco, who used to have a much stronger hold, or any hold for that matter on this planet, are not the ones pulling the strings. They're not going to stop you. As a collective, you are seeing the time now and in the next few years and moving forward for many years. This will be a very exciting time to embrace the energy of change, embrace the energy of shedding everything that did not serve you in yourself, in your community, in your society, on your planet, and truly embrace the new, the light, the golden, the shiny, the beautiful, the energies and systems that really, really work better for everyone. Humans are the ones who are the dominant species on this planet, and you are the ones who now have the freedom to pick up the torch that was dropped and move forward with that. Create the planet that you want step by step. Ask yourself right now what values you hold dear for your community and your country and your planet, what steps you as an individual can take to participate in alignment with those values. I am Kazaya of the Seraphim realm, and I'm honored to be a teacher and in service of humanity during this awakening process. There is so much love to behold, just as Troy often tells himself, and this quote he remembered a long time ago or created a long time ago: you must love and appreciate everyone else who is a part of this world just as much as you will in the next. You only see the suffering, the darkness, the travesties that you see in this world because the physical 3D world is a challenging school. But do remember that these bodies are your vehicles for the time you agreed to be in them. And when you leave, you may be enamored with the beauty, the complexity, the perfection, the absolute tranquility and majesty of the spirit worlds of the other side, the absolute amazing unconditional love that you will remember and know always for every single person and being you've ever interacted with. All is well. Hmm. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Thank you all for watching and listening. And as always, this happens every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll link in the description box down below the Sacred Alchemy Haven, where I hold space with my colleague Derek Ivy. We're both Reiki Master teachers, and we hold space for those spiritual practitioners, old souls, light workers, and spiritual alchemists. Anyone who's truly devoted to their spiritual path of healing, awakening, growth, and evolution is welcome, as well as any spiritualist practitioner, someone who is interacting with divine energies, to come and join us, talk with us, and share your knowledge, wisdom, perspective, and practices of spirituality, ways of connecting with the divine, bridging heaven and earth. However you practice in a peaceful way. We meet at 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, Pacific Standard Time. That is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And I'll have that meetup group in the description box down below, as well as the Facebook group to participate. And it is a great honor to be doing this work of spiritual alchemy and transformation for all of this planet, all who are truly devoted to transformation, to evolution, alchemy. Again, my name is Troy J. Bacon, and I'm a Reiki master, an ethereal engineer. I help people truly fix up and smooth out anything and any energies that are broken, blocked, malfunctioning, traumatized in their mind, body, spirit, emotions, and physical body complex. and I'm devoted to getting people really well working and fixed up again. Trauma is not an absolute, it is something you learn and you can unlearn it, relearn new things. So until next week and until the next video, thank you, stay safe, and bye for now. Peace to you.